Cadre. It's Thursday, November 8th. Coming at you here for another one of my Bad Blade episodes. This is episode number 2. First of all, a quick update. The mule blade did get an additional shave yesterday. Was not put on video, but if you want to read the update on that blade, it is under the DE section at www.theshavingcadre.com. The blade was rated with the final rating of bad and was put into the bin. It did not graduate to a third shave with the park variant. It just was too dull, and it felt like it wasn't a good, smooth enough shave to warrant going up to something that would be more aggressive. So today, we're coming at you with another bad blade, but first, well, no, let's do the blade first. I'll get the hang of how I like the format of this stuff. But this blade is one that you can pick up at your local Walmart, your local Target, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, anything along those lines. And people buy these. And some people, this is all they use, that use a DE style of blade. And they are, focus here, Hagen. Ice-tempered stainless steel blade made in Germany. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up. I will say this though right off the bat. I like these style of containers, especially for travel, because on the back side there's a used blades slot. Are good for travel. So I think some guys will go to, a local store if they fly and they only did a carry-on. You know that you can go to a local store and pick up blades. And there's a high possibility these are them. These are the ones you're getting. Let's see here 1 second. Okay. So they say made in Germany, stainless ice tempered on the blade. Get those loaded on there real quick. And attach it to my timeless razor. Okay, now the soap. The soap today is going to be the CBL Barbershop. This is a very nice, traditional scented barbershop in my opinion, but he, on his website, he says he adds a fougere note to it. I get that, which is nice. It takes away that powdery smell from the barbershop that some people don't like. So if you're one of the guys that doesn't like the overly powdery barbershop scents, give this one a shot. It's a different style there. That's probably all I'm going to really talk about the soap. We all know how it performs. I've used it. If you haven't, you can check this out at theshavingcadre.com or go to cblsoap.com. You'll see plenty of reviews and plenty of people talking about it. Basically, we're guaranteeing myself, as like I promised at the beginning of this series, I'm only using what I consider to be good soaps. So that way we can, have some consistency, kind of, through this scientific experiment. So, the brush today is another brush that I love, and this is an Eric Sorrentino TSC Legacy brush. Excited for this one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and load up and build our lather. And then we'll begin our shave and figure out what we know about this blade. Nice, good soap. It loads super fast. Don't need to spend a lot of time loading to get an excellent lather here. Some soaps you do, right? So. All right. Just added a little bit of water. Oh yeah. Upon lathering, the fougere note really comes out. Okay. We're there. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we got here with the Hagen stainless steel ice tempered blade. Okay. So I did a little bit of research trying to figure out a little bit more about this blade. And here's what I found. I could not find a 100-pack of these blades. I could only find them in 5-packs. Some places had 10-packs, but the 10-packs where I looked were all sold out. So I think that might have been an old listing. I decided to go with the price point that I found the cheapest, which was Walmart. For them, it is $2.88 for a 5-pack. So, you do some math, that's 58 cents per blade. Then, you average that out over hundreds. $58. $58. My Lord, these things, Gillette Fusion cartridges? Couldn't believe it. Okay. So when we used the mule, we talked a lot about the resistance that it felt. There's a tiny bit of that here, but not as much. You could tell that the shave, the razor itself is able to do more of the work, and it's not your hand having to force the blade to do some of the work like I felt like the mule did. This blade actually, for the first pass, performed pretty well. So I'm going to rinse, pause you, rinse, and I'll come back and we'll do the second pass and talk a little bit more about the blade. Okay, so we're back. We're going to get lather on the face for pass 2. So far, this blade, I would say, is significantly better than the mule blade. I have to be careful to, when I'm rating it, which will be after the second and or third shave if it qualifies, I'll have to be careful and decide, is it, what's its true rating and how does it compare to some of what I consider to be my favorite blades. So far, this blade seems pretty promising. The biggest downfall, though, is the price. But we can talk more about that later. Okay. The other thing that I found interesting about this blade is that upon my research, I looked at some of the most places with the most reviews, which was Amazon and Walmart. And I averaged out between the two sites and came up with that roughly the average score out of 5 on this blade is 3 out of 5 out there on the internet. Another thing that I found interesting. I can feel the blade more on the against the grain pass. not to the point where it's uncomfortable. It's not just always about how sharp the blade is. It's also about kind of how smooth that edge is to help provide you a good shave. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just cutting whiskers here. If it can provide a smooth feeling, I think we're going to be all right. And that's kind of why I'm doing this series, is that I think I can get a good shave or a passable shave with any blade. So obviously this is only the second blade, but I haven't ran into that yet. So. I didn't read a lot of the reviews because I didn't want to be like, have it change my opinion in any way on the blade. But I wonder if some of the very low ratings are because of the very high price. So, okay, I'm going to clean up and then come back and we're going to do my half pass that I always do. This is where we can see if we can get a BBS. The neck, for sure, needs some touch-up. The cheeks are there. The chin is there. The lip is there. So really, pretty much everywhere but my neck, after just 2 passes, I'm at a BBS. Somebody asked me on the forum, well, you're not giving yourself a day break in between to heal or using a different blade? And it's like, no. And the reason is because I'm a daily shaver. So if I don't shave daily with these, I'm not doing a true test for myself. So yes, I'm doing a series where I hope that you guys can get something from it, but it's also partly for myself too. So I did notice during my washing that I have this mole right here. Sometimes it rises itself a little bit. I did nick it. That's a common spot for me. I'm not going to blame that on the blade. I just wanted to make that clear in case anybody on the video is like, oh, he's got a drop of blood. So, okay. The blade is definitely not as smooth as my other blades. I can tell that. Pretty good. This is how I would traditionally do it. I don't know if I was using my Astro SP or my Gillette 7 o'clock yellow. I would be BBS at this point. All the way around. Get a little bit of water and check. I'd call it DFS plus. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit and then we'll come back for final opinions and aftershave. Von der Hagen blades, 1 use. Number 2 will come tomorrow. So far I'm thinking this blade will at least graduate and get a 3rd use out of it. So far it provided a pretty decent shave. BBS on the neck, BBS on the cheeks, chin, and mustache area. I'm DFS on my neck, which is not a complaint. In my opinion, this is a blade so far, and we can discuss this more later, but I think this is a blade where most people would pick this up while on vacation or something along those lines. If you're somebody where this is your only blade and this is the only one you're using, one, you're spending way too much money, and two, you can get a better blade for a lot less money. So don't. Stop. If this is your daily blade, stop. That's just my opinion. So going to wrap up the shave with the aftershave, and this is the Fine American Blend. I figured this would be a nice one to go with. Oh yeah. And go ahead and get that on there. Good stuff. Okay. Well, that is the second episode of my Chad Tries Bad Blades. Chad Uses Bad Blades, excuse me. And I will obviously post a write-up. The second use of this blade will not be recorded. That will show up on on the forum for tomorrow, Friday morning. So if you want to read that, please check there. If this blade graduates, my plan is that on Saturday I will record it shaved with the Parker variant. And we will see how that goes. So just figured I'd let you guys know the plan. So that's my shave. If you have any questions, I want you to reach out to me at www.theshavingcadre.com. Let me know below in the comments what you know about this blade, and also at TSC. Aside from that, hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys on the pages. Have a good one.